A series of high-profile crimes startled the world and captivated the media during the 1990s. From serial murders to celebrity scandals, these infamous crimes made an indelible mark on society and are still remembered today. This video will examine the most notorious crimes of the 1990s. These instances captured the public's attention with their frightening details and unusual changes of events. Whether you lived through the 1990s or are only learning about these acts now, you will find them both fascinating and horrifying. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at the most notorious and infamous crimes of the 90s. Yeah, you heard it right. Number 10. The murder of JonBenet Ramsey. On December 26, 1996, JonBenet Ramsey, age 6, disappeared from her home in Boulder, Colorado. John and Patsy, her parents, allegedly discovered a ransom note requesting a curiously precise sum of money. John located his daughter's lifeless body in the basement just hours after she was reported missing. Her death was ruled to be a murder. Documentaries and television programs continue to examine the case, scrutinizing the evidence, reviewing the statements, and finding family secrets. The mystery surrounding the death of the young child will forever intrigue the nation. Number 9. Centennial Olympic Park bombing. Atlanta, Georgia held the Summer Olympics in 1996. Under a park bench, security guard Richard Jewell spotted what seemed to be a pipe bomb. Before the explosion, he promptly phoned the police and directed everyone to safety. The bombing caused 1 fatality and 100 injuries. Jewell was first deemed a hero, but he soon became the FBI's primary suspect. The FBI probe and media exposure wrecked his life for about 3 months. Eric Rudolph, the true bomber, was not apprehended until 2013 after his name was cleared. Number 8. Murders of Tupac and Biggie Smalls. 6 months separated the deaths of 2 of hip-hop's most prominent performers in the late 1990s. Tupac Shakur was shot on September 7, 1996, and died 6 days later. On March 9, 1997, Biggie Smalls, the Notorious B.I.G., a suspect in Tupac's murder, was also murdered. In the East Coast versus West Coast fight, the two were initially allies, but swiftly turned into adversaries. Suspects include former Death Row Records CEO Suge Knight and corrupt LAPD cops. Number 7. World Trade Center bombing. The World Trade Center was attacked with a bomb 8 years prior to the September 11th assaults. On the afternoon of February 26, 1993, a bomb-laden rental van exploded, killing 6 and injuring over 1,000. The van was located in the parking garage beneath the building. Unbelievably, one of the men responsible for planting the device went to the rental agency to get a security deposit. Not surprisingly, the FBI brought him in. Mohammed Salameh and his 3 co-conspirators were apprehended and subsequently convicted. Number 6. The murder of Selena Quintanilla Perez. Selena Quintanilla Perez was only 23 years old when she was murdered on March 31, 1995, by her fan club president and close friend Yolanda Salvar. Selena confronted Yolanda in a motel to collect tax documents after she was discovered stealing the singer's money. Yolanda fatally shot her purported best friend rather than face the consequences of her actions. Given Selena's bright and effervescent personality, which affected so many people, her untimely passing remains a shocking reality. It is impossible to listen to Dreaming of You without crying when recalling the tragic conclusion of the 1997 film. Number 5. The Crimes of Jeffrey Dahmer. He is occasionally referred to as the Milwaukee Cannibal or the Milwaukee Monster, but everyone is familiar with the name Dahmer. From 1978 through 1991, he murdered 17 young guys and did awful things to their cadavers. We'll spare you the gory details. On July 22, 1991, the murderer was ultimately apprehended after the intended victim escaped and alerted authorities. The media has focused a great deal of attention on his background in an attempt to explain why he committed such heinous atrocities. Number 4. Waco Siege. The FBI began a siege against David Koresh, leader of the Branch Davidians, and his cult members on February 28, 1993. ATF agents had arrived at Mount Carmel Center near Waco, Texas to serve a warrant, suspecting that the group was hoarding illicit firearms. 4 agents and 6 Branch Davidians were killed in a subsequent gun battle. The 51-day siege ended on April 19th, when the FBI flooded the building with tear gas in an attempt to force everyone out. Number 3. Oklahoma City bombing. 2 years to the day following the siege of Waco, a bomb exploded beneath the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building in Oklahoma City. At least 168 people, including 19 children, were killed in the bombing, and over 680 more were injured. The 9-story structure housed the offices of 14 federal departments. Timothy McVeigh and Terry Nichols, two soldiers turned anti-government fanatics, picked this place because it was home to the DEA and ATF, two of the three agencies they intended to attack. Number 2. Columbine High School Massacre. When you mention Columbine, everyone understands what you mean. On April 20th, 1999, two heavily armed adolescents at Columbine High School in Littleton, Colorado, killed 12 classmates, one teacher, and themselves, and injured nearly 20 others. This was not the first school shooting in the United States. There have been a spate of others. It was the bloodiest school shooting in US history at that time. This landmark incident altered security and safety standards in schools for all time. Number 1. Murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman were found stabbed to death in front of her Brentwood house on June 13, 1994. They had been murdered the night before. Former football player and ex-husband of Nicole, O.J. Simpson, became the leading suspect. The trial, nicknamed the Trial of the Century, began on January 24, 1995, 7 months after the killings. It lasted 134 days, and the bombshell result was revealed on October 3rd. In the media, it is often overlooked that Simpson is not the center of attention. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.